Hey guys, welcome back. So Wednesday, we had a successful route day. We're done already. The office is closed. Now I'm just delivering bins. I got 2 bin deliveries, and go pick one up that someone's downgrading. So on this one particularly, I wish I would have. That's a black one right there. This customer has red ones. Has a red one. And I wish I could have given one the red one, but this street that they're in, there's not a whole lot of traffic going on here, and I like to place my red bins in areas that are with high traffic, because the red one stands out. The black ones, they don't stand out, and so I like to place the red ones on the areas where there's a lot of traffic. This area, it's just houses on one side. There's no houses on the other side. There's power lines going on the other side, so there's not a whole lot of traffic. So I could have given him a red one, but I saved it. I mean, I still gave him another bin that it's new, or the newer model. That's the previous models that we had before I switched back to the red ones. So he should be all right. Hopefully, actually I pick him up. That's my first stop tomorrow morning, so I had to deliver it. I couldn't wait. We could not wait for another day because I pick up his trash tomorrow first thing. So, and then I'm gonna go pick up another bin on a customer that's downgrading. So I kind of, it evens out. The one other customer is downgrading, this one's upgrading, so it cancels out. For the most part, my customer count, it's been increasing, but slowly. I did lose a lot of customers. Well, not a lot, but I lost, I don't know, like maybe 5 to 15 customers over the last 2 months over the price increase, which there's another one coming up. We got to increase our prices increased at the landfill by like 30%, I think. I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, 30%. So this last increase I did was only 10%, and that was just to compensate for the fuel prices. But with this increase at the landfill, kind of throws out the increase I did for the to make up for the fuel. So probably in September there's be like a $1 more increase, and we might lose some more customers because of that. But it is what it is. Honestly, the prices here, they should be. My prices should be, and this is just to be able to make money. Right now, I'm just turning $1 to make $1. I send $1 out and I make 25 cents, for example, maybe 30 cents. But the prices for the services here should be above $30. Should be closer to 30. I want to say like $34, $36. Technically, to be able to make money. But we don't have the prices that high up because the competition they have 80-90% market share, and if their prices don't go up, they'll still be they're not the cheaper option. There's one more guy that does trash, and they're cheaper. I think they charge like $10 a can or something, metal cans. But as you can see, his bins are always overflowing, and he's a hard worker guy, and I'm happy that he still has work and whatever. But the one that kind of has blocked the whole market is the guys with the blue bins, because they have like 80% of the market share. So if their price don't move, we can't really go up that much, even though we offer things that they don't or whatever. But and the reason I say the price should be higher is because, for example, at the transfer station, they also pick up trash cans, 96-ounce trash cans, and their price is like $18-19, which is around the same price that we are, except that they pick up trash. Those 96-gallon trash cans get picked up twice a month. So they're picking up your trash twice in a month for that price. I pick up your trash 4 times in a month for that price. So our prices should be above $30 regardless. But obviously the economy is tough, and we're not trying to gouge nobody. We're just trying to make ends meet. So for right now, we're above a little bit where our competitors are. But we do offer different things that our competitors don't offer, like online payments, auto pay, and the best customer service possible that they can have. So I think that's a plus. And I mean customer service on the office end, because on the route they got a lot of trucks, a lot of nice trucks, and I mean, hopefully one day I get to have that many trucks working for me. But and you really can't tell. I mean, yeah, I suppose you can tell the customer service, but definitely customer service on the office end, they just have a lot of volume and they don't pick up their phones and stuff. But and the online payments, that's a big one. People being able to call, if they can't get a hold of the office personnel, so they can pay up online. That's a big one. So we offer that, and so we'll still be a little bit more pricier than them. And we're not trying to be in the same price range. Like I said, we should be higher, and maybe we will. Not just quite yet, but we definitely need to be up. Realistically, the prices here should be higher. That's bottom line. They should be above $30 for sure. And right now, the prices are $20, $22, $18. I think that, like I said, the metal bin guy, I think they say he charges like $10 or $15 for a can, and so it's tough to compete with that. But the only advice I can say, or that I think is, you make your own market, you set your prices, and you have customers or you don't. Customers that appreciate what you offer, they'll pay the money, and that's just it. But anyhow, like I said, I just rambled for a long time. I'm just gonna go pick up this extra bin that I have. I already dropped off the bins I got. Now I'm just gonna pick up the bin that they cancel. So see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's our last work date, like officially for the week. That's the day we have route. On Friday, hopefully we'll do some work on weld up you can see the steel right there that I cut up for the truck, and weld it up, have that ready to go. And then on Saturday, probably we're gonna do some electrical work, run the lines to the shed, to the office, so we can finally have an office. That'll be a big positive, because once I have electric in there, I should be able to finish the drywall, the insulation and drywall, and then flooring should be easy. So I guess what you can compare it to is be like like anything else in the world. There's entry level, there's mid level, and there's top tier of fuel. They got different fuel prices on cars. On cars, you got your basic, your premium packages, and then also on car brands, you have there's your Kias, and then there's your Porsche. There's two different types of cars, but they're different prices, and they do the same thing, take you to point A to point B. And it's kind of the same thing with our service. Our service, all of us, not just me, I'm saying even our competitors, their prices should be higher. But we're not comparing ourselves to them, and they're not comparing themselves to us. But they do control, since they have the bulk of it. If they increase their prices dramatically, right, we all can go up. If they cut their prices down, it's tough for us to compete, because they have majority. If we raise our prices, or it's the same thing. They'll flock out. People always are trying to find a bargain, especially on these tough times, and so it's understandable. Economy and stuff, but in all reality, if you think about it, we spend $9, $10 on a matcha. For example, me, I love matcha. Good thing my wife knows how to make it for me. But or people on their Starbucks, they spend $9-10 on a drink. And if you do the math, what you pay for, like, at least in my area, for the trash is a week is under $6 for a week, and you have a week's worth of trash. That is super cheap. Actually, it's like $5. $5 a week for your trash. We're not just collecting your trash, we're disposing it, and you're using the bins, my bins or the competitors' bins. So it's relatively cheap, but we don't notice it. And that's, your trash doesn't get picked up. It's an essential thing. You have unsanitary conditions if your trash is overflowing, and then you got dogs and animals and whatever else. A coffee, I think we can do without a coffee every now and then, but yeah, we do it. It's a little, we say, es un gusto que me doy. And, I work hard for it, why not pay for it? But it's one of those things. Sometimes we put our wants before our needs. But if you all think about it, it's not expensive to pay $5 a week to getting your trash removed from your property. Not really. You spend that much more a week in your coffees and your lattes. And I know, because I'm guilty on one of them. Last weekend we went to this place, what's it called? My favorite matcha or something like that. I think it was just me and my wife, and it was like $30. I think we got an icy matcha. We got a one that she got, something caramel, something cinnamon, something, and then I got something, I can't even remember what it was, but it was just matcha. 3 cups. It was like almost $30. And if I was to send someone a bill for $30 for their trash, they would have a heart attack. They would call and cancel in a heartbeat. So, food for thought. Let's think about, let's say where we should be saving. And I'm not saying pay me, but I'm just saying, sometimes we wonder why we're broke, and sometimes we spend money on things that we really shouldn't be spending money on. Who would have thought that you go back 50, 60, 80 years back, and even not right now, but you can make your coffee at home for 10-20 cents, and I don't think the people back then would have thought that would be a multi-million-dollar business across the world, that people be lining up. I know when I lived in the New England area, there's Dunkin' Donuts everywhere. There's Dunkin' Donuts in the New England area, like there's McDonald's here in the Southwest. It's just every 2-3 miles there was a Dunkin' Donuts, and then you got other brands and stuff. So but enough rant. I just figure I'd put a little bit of food for thought. Going back to the house, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and sorry for rambling for a long time. Thank you for all my customers. I appreciate you guys, and obviously thank y'all for another beautiful day, and being able to be alive and being able to do what I do. Thank you guys for your support. Keep watching. If you have any comments, let me know. Any concerns? Like I said, this channel is mainly for entertainment purposes. get you guys an insight of what we do, what I do during the week. But any concerns about your accounts and stuff, call the office directly. We're open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 a.m.